just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
I think you're sitting off speed there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Jordan Lawler. In the air, right field. Judge is under it. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is James Wood. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a back at Yankee Stadium. And on the hill today, Mitchell Parker. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bellinger at first, one gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Young brings it in, and there's 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ripped to short. Throws to first. One out in the second. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Dylan Cruz will hit next. Fried throws to first. And they got him.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
No score here in the second. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Lau. Parker back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Anthony settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. So now here's the DH, Carlos Narvaez. One out, base is empty. Ouch.
That got him. First base.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In the dirt. And it gets down for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Narvaez over at second. Wells at first. One gone. Anthony racing into the alley. Out number 2. And next for New York, Garrett Mitchell. He's under it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx, and now Roman Anthony. Anthony throws right, bats left. Only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Luis Garcia. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats it. He's safe. One down. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two down. So the lineup flips over. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Chaparro. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's inside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That pitch wasn't even close. And they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now the 3rd baseman, Jordan Lawler. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's two gone. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Andres Chaparro. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Lined into right. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom four, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Lau. That one carrying. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Garcia. 2 away now. Austin Wells, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. And down on strikes he goes. And good work. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Free back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Nats, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Runner, yes, yes.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner goes again. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Next to hit for the Nats, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for New York, Garrett Mitchell. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up and
got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here comes Bellinger. And there's a strike. And there's a ball. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two.
Two strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cruz under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in New York. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And a foul ball. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nasim Nunez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Maximus notches the K. Jordan Lawler digging in for the Nationals. And that one upstairs, ball one. Ruiz
no strike.
Off of first with 2 away. Out to short, Volpe. They get the force. That ends the frame. Back at Yankee Stadium, well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Paul Goldschmidt now. It bangs off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Man at second. Going back. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And right back to the mound. Over to first. Oh. Now 2 out. And now here is Austin Wells. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Runner at second, 2 down.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Liner, base hit. Here comes Loud. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Out in front and foul to the left side. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So
he's under it. He's got it. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. And here's the DH for Washington, James Wood. The lefty fires. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Andres Chaparro. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Pitching change here, Ian Hamilton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. The tying run. Is 90 feet away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home.
Hold on, he's coming home. Swing and a miss. One ball. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Swing and a miss. And set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Makes the grab, one away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Lyle on the move. 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And there's a hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Chisholm now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And here's a slow roller. Loud. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. Roman Anthony digging in for the Nationals. Fought off foul. And he grounds one to the right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
2 outs. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He sends it out of here, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. And now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off. He was late. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 2-1. Lowry, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Lyle makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And there's one down. At the plate, Carlos Narvaez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Anthony snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And first offering is fouled off. The throw to first. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nassim. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Luke Weaver.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ooh, ball one. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one not close. And the count 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. James Wood digs in now as the Nationals are down to their final out. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, Brew, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Griffin Canning. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. And Belly goes down on strikes. It's Aaron Judge now. Big time power. That one in the dirt. 1 and 0. 1 out, bases empty. And that's outside. Swing and a high fly ball to left. McNeil drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
On the first, and that will end the inning. Back in New York. And now it's going to be Luis Angel Acuna. And that drops in for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And there are 2 outs. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Juan Soto swings through it for strike 1. Way outside, 1 and 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swings and misses, struck. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. That one misses, ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 1.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boyle's a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Lindor makes the catch, and there's one away. And now it's Brandon Lau. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball. Second inning here, no score. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Austin Wells at the plate with two away, swings through that one. They say it went.
0-2 is the count.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one 95 to finish him off. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Mark Vientos. Rodon back to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge makes the catch. One down. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Alvarez tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up. Ripped on a line. Mitchell grabs it on the run. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's a little bit low. Volpe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old, a former first round. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. So up next, Garrett Mitchell. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. And misses inside. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lindor squeezes it. 1 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Struck out swinging his first time. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. Alonso steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Judge comes up empty there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And now 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Siri in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now it's Jose Siri. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Back to the top of the Mets order, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Waves at the back now with the Subway Series. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one. Alvarez collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Lau at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And it's fouled away. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back in the Bronx, here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And another ball.
No strike.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mitchell moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A single his first time. That misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1. That one drifts inside.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball right field. Judge hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the inside edge. To the right side, Lau. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back now with the Subway Series. Now here's Trent Grisham. Canning back to work. First pitch swinging.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Just outside. And the count now even up. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Up and in. And that is ball 1. Siri in position. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Back for more from the Bronx. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
So now 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. On the ground right side. Low takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Two outs, runner at first. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Fernando Cruz.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Cruz really keeping a close eye on him now. Next offering is in for a strike. Check on the runner. Ow!
Yeah,
they got him, and that will end the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. Top 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Garrett Mitchell. First pitch, not close. And he gets tied up right there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one.
Number 52.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. And the slider just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, bases empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Adcock, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And Judge spoils that one. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1-2. To the right side. It's through for a hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. And strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Yankees up by 3. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna. Strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and he breaks his bat. And they tag him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Whips it across, and that is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 2. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Grisham. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ruled a swing. It's back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well struck left field. And there's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cruz,
No ball, 2
he's
strikes.
kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Rips that one to right. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard.
Tim Hill on to pitch here.
Number 31.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
High fly ball out to left field. 2 down. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll do it. Back in New York, where the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Number 55. Ron.
Fouled off left side. McNeil hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Acuna makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th, and now Jeff McNeil. Hill back to work.
Yeah.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 56. Mark.
Hard hit, knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now at the plate, Jose Siri. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fouled off down the right side. Man at first, one away. Inside, just missed. In the dirt, blocked. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. We go to the ninth. Here is Aaron Judge. And the first offering is not close. Stanek, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And another ball.
I got 3-0.
This one's got a chance. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 4-0. Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth.
First base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. Move to first, and he's back safely. Outside. Chisholm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. And misses inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the DH, Trent Grisham, 1 for 3. That one ripped. Soto moving back for it. Leaping, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. And that one sliced foul. Finds its way through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside, 1-2 to count. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Out to short, Volpe. To first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. And they're on the board. It's 6-1. Alonso in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss there. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Next offering upstairs. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. So last chance for the Mets. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And in there with a double off the wall. And now it's Juan Soto. Brock Burke gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.